Aici Radio Europa Liberă.
I grew up with these voices, without seeing their faces. I heard them, but I was not interested. Politics were disgusting. There was nothing we could do anyway. But my father listened every night to Radio Free Europe. If he turned ours off, you could hear the neighbor's radio. As Ceausescu's propaganda had less and less to do with reality, RFE provided people with news, but also with a little bit of hope. Night after night, millions of people performed this ritual, and the morning after, the words of Free Europe were on everybody's lips. The whole country hung on some voices coming from far away.
Ascultați acum a doua emisiune a zilei, transmisă până la ora 22 în benzile de unde scurte de 31 și 41 de metri. Pe frecvențele de...
When I listened to Free Europe in Bucharest in the 70s or 80s, I had no idea it had been created in 1950 as an instrument for the American propaganda, or that it was financed by the CIA in the beginning at least. The world was at war at that time, the Cold War, and propaganda was an important weapon. Free Europe was broadcasting from Western Germany, and there was a department for every country in Eastern Europe. The Romanian section was the most popular.
Am înțeles multe de la ei. Ce am înțeles? Toți vorbeau corect. Oricine poate să minți o lume, un timp, dar nu poate minți toată lumea tot timpul, cum au făcut comuniștii.
Europa Liberă, în special în ultimii ani, înainte de rederea comunismului, ținea loc de opoziție. Niciodată n-am spus asta, dar de fapt asta era. A ținut loc de opoziție.
This is a love and hate story, woven around invisible waves. It involves three collective characters. First, the stars on the radio, kind of stars with no face. Then there was us, the listeners. But there was somebody else, somebody who listened and wished to silence all that.
Dumneavoastră ascultați Europa Liberă?
Da, evident. O ascultam că eram obligat să o fac. Cât am răspuns o perioadă de vreun an și ceva, de un fel de comandament care era pe DSS.
Cum se numea comandamentul și...
Etero se numea.
In this war, bombs were used, and there were victims too. It was believed the directors of the Romanian section were exposed to radiation. 3 of them died of cancer. Time passed by. There are different wars now, but if we listen to the voices, we might get a better picture.
My name is Ronald Reagan. Last year, the contributions of 16 million Americans to the crusade for freedom made possible the World Freedom Bell, symbol of hope and freedom to the communist-dominated peoples of Eastern Europe, and built this powerful 135,000-watt Radio Free Europe transmitter in Western Germany. This station daily pierces the Iron Curtain with the truth, answering the lies of the Kremlin and bringing a message of hope to millions trapped behind the Iron Curtain.
For us, Free Europe sounded like a Romanian radio station in exile. The voices coming through the air belonged to people like us. Until 1995, the station was located in these headquarters near Englischer Garten in Munich. I invited the editor.